around here. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Enough talk. The Panda Bears versus the Fruity Phantoms here. Azumi, Mr. Bastion, Wallaby Gangster versus Bioeffect, Rexay, and Totoro. This is the RSC Season 9 Challenger Tier. And let's get it on between these teams, Rexay and Azumi. Out to the right side, Totoro going to go right underneath the ball. Wallaby Gangster trying to get another touch, unable to do so. That ball's actually going to bounce straight back out. Mr. Bastion, nice communication there. Going to rotate back. Azumi now. Out to center, Rexay has to get a touch and does so, but Wallaby Gangster is given no time. Wallaby says, let's get onto the offensive side. They are an absolute animal indeed. Azumi, Bio does get the touch. It's going to be Totoro now. One-on-one, needs to cut the ball. Can't quite get the next touch, but it's Rexay. An opportunity. No, not able to get the contact. And right now, blue team not quite fast enough to get back on this defensive side. Orange team is putting on a lot of pressure. Mr. Bastion and Gangster will look to break out. Rexay, shot back towards center. Opportunity here for a flick. Azumi comes in after the ball was teed up. Unable to find pay dirt. And it will be Gangster looking to find purchase here out into the side, but will just take a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, like I was talking about earlier, you can see a lot of mid-game going on here. They're trying to control the middle. Whoever's going to control the middle in this game looks like they're going to win as well.
1 minute down. Game number 1. Bastion, Azumi. A little bit of crisscross on the paths there for the defensive rotation. Bio's going to be able to get all the way up to that ball before somebody comes through. And a nice job grabbing that boost. Totoro up off one, gets a little bit of a block, and that certainly will allow the pressure to continue. Although Bio was a little bit slow to get to that one. Bio back to center. What a pass, and it's an opportunity. What a pass from Bio. Rexay capitalizes a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, it's a very nice play off the backboard. Nice pass into the front, right into the box, slots it. Very nice play.
Wallaby, Bastion, and Azumi playing from behind now. Bio out to the right. Totoro looks for a touch, can't get it, and this is a one-on-one opportunity. Rexay turned on that so quick, not giving any time to try to pop that ball up onto the top of the card, and it's going to be Gangsta actually going up and off the wall, looking to get a touch with very low boost, just trying to challenge that in neutral. Bastion up over the half line. Nice challenge from Rexay. Again, the aerial game, so far the ground control, not able to find much of the back of the net, but the aerial game is... Excuse me, my God, I can't even talk, is on fire. Another shot opportunity. Bio cannot get there. And Azumi will carry. And somehow the pressure for the orange team is mounting. But we do see the blue team somehow surviving it so far. Will they survive a second goal opportunity underneath? And it goes through. The double potential tactical fake leads to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he got very up there, threw a fake, coming underneath. It was a very nice play. He decided that he was going to let that go for his teammate.
Once you get the defender up in the air, I mean, you keep that ball on the ground. That's going to be an impossible save every time.
Right.
We got Rexay putting this on target. Azumi, whoo-hoo, just letting everybody sweat a little bit if that one was going to find the back of the net. But it doesn't. Going to be Mr. Bastion now. Out to center. Dangerous ball here. Totoro on target. Bastion credited with the save. Azumi to clear it out of the defensive zone. Letting this ball come all the way down underneath. Still waiting here. Gets it by one. Pops one. Totoro going to challenge. Mr. Bastion, so far, you know, given the stat line, we haven't seen much from Mr. Bastion. Playing a lot on the wall. Wallaby Gangsta seems to be playing like an absolute animal right now. Just going for every single ball, every single challenge out there chasing. Bastion will not get the save. It's Wallaby who actually gets the save in time. There's a save right there from Wallaby again. Shots on target. What a touch. Bio has two. It's a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, the Fruity Phantoms are putting a lot of pressure on this Panda Bear team. They going to have to find a way to get out of the corners and get that ball down the field.
We've got Rexay actually coming in with a demo. So far, not as it doesn't. 50s are being won in center field for the Panda Bears either. It feels like everything's coming up Fruity Phantoms. Let me just go ahead and say that and have them prove me wrong immediately. So I should just probably stop talking. What a goal! It's 1-3.
Yeah, it was a very nice pass out of the corner. Izumi's there to take it, puts the ball in the net. Very nice pass. Very nice pass.
144, game 1, 4-game series coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. We had a pretty intense previous 4-game series. If you didn't catch that one, be sure to catch the VOD later. This is going to be out to Mr. Bastion, actually, able to get there for the 50. That 50 does not go in favor of the blue team. goes in favor of the current leaders by 2. Izumi out to the right. It's going to be Totoro, not necessarily the touch you're looking for. Bio will try to control. That pops up. Dangerous spot. Bio with no boost. Unable to get a touch. Is there anybody on the offense for the blue team? Not just yet. Totoro does get a touch over to the side. Wallaby Gangsta really has been putting a lot of work in here, getting the touches. Rexay may have actually cut their teammate off on Bio. A little bit of miscommunication. Bio going to try to get goal number 3. Mr. Bastion, rather, has none of that. Over to the left, and it is full boost. Bastion, the leading scorer for the team, does get a little bit of a bump back to center opportunity. Totoro sends it out, and Wallaby Gangsta wanted to go up for that one. But not much you're going to be able to do with no boost. Shots on targets up towards the backboard. Is there a follow? There's nobody curling in. That's the second time, at least that I've noticed, where we've had a blue opportunity and no one on the other side.
Yeah, the rotation seems to be a little goofy when the ball gets reversed. There's nobody on the other side, on the weak side, to hit the ball. And then it ends up being a very... Here comes another shot. Wallaby up on the corner. Wins the 50 back toward the middle. Izumi, he's trying to hit bumps. Mr. Bastion's going to have to play this. I notice he's been playing on his heels a lot, and this offensive player needs to get out there and start pushing the ball up the field.
I think that certainly is going to be a key to success. Not really sure what was going on there. A little miscommunication again. They are getting the opportunities. They just aren't capitalizing them, at least at this point. Bastion will need to do something about that. Easy as you like. Rexay says, give me the space. And that's going to be another goal. We're going to finish with a 4-1. And yeah, we're going to need to see a little bit of offense. But once again, first game of the series, right? We saw how the previous series went, those first few games, and then suddenly the entire series turned into a completely different monster.
Yeah, once everybody gets their nerves out of the way and they start playing, they understand they're on stream, then they start settling in a little bit. I think you'll see the Panda Bears settle in here and put together some big numbers.
We are looking at game number 2 here. It's a 4-game series. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. My name is Bax. With me is Strut, and Noobs is running the show for you guys, so you get to see everything on screen, nice and pretty like. If you are interested in joining the Rocket Soccar Confederation, you can check out the Discord. You will find a lot of information and forums there, a lot of people who can help answer your questions. We are currently in mid-season for Season 9, but if you're interested in Season 10, there will be a draft, just like there is every single season. And we can see if we can get you involved. Okay, feel free to get involved because it is absolutely awesome. It's a great league. There's a lot of great people, and it's very competitive. If you want to improve your skills, if you're just looking to meet some other people, there's just about any reason you can come up with. It's a good reason to join the RSC. And we've got a great series going on right here after an incredible series we had earlier. So we got 3 more games coming at you tonight between the Panda Bears and the Fruity Phantoms. Fruity Phantoms winning the first one 4-1.
I just wanted to point out there's been a substitution, so we're going to see Captain Fish in here now. And we'll see if it turns around here.
Well, we were mentioning like that was both the bench members have outstanding offensive percentages. So maybe that's what the doctor ordered. We'll have to see. That will be. Maybe that's actually what we need as well to get Mr. Bastion going. As far as just getting something going on the offensive side.
It looks like
it looked like Fish is not in.
Oh, he subbed in. I thought he subbed in.
So maybe next game. Maybe that's going to be. We'll have to see. Same teams, ladies and gentlemen. Fish is there in spirit. In spirit. Bioeffect Rexay Totoro versus Izumi Bastion and Wallaby Gangsta. Straight on. Izumi Totoro won by Orange. Immediately, though, Gangsta not going to have any of that. The shot opportunity was there right by the ball, but definitely a little bit of early pressure. Totoro right by it. An accidental back touch out of panic is going to cause a little bit of a problem back towards center. Oh, right by it. Everybody right by the ball. Oil slick has been spilled on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Micro Machines out here. Mr. Bastion back towards the goal. Able to at least get one on target, get credited with it. Back towards center. This is going to be an opportunity to get back onto the offensive end for the blue team. Izumi back to center. Rexay puts it on. Bastion a little too far. Shots on target. Bastion gets up in time. The hitbox is there for the save. Touch towards near post here. Orange team now on the offense, looking to put the pressure on. Sebastian back out. I said Sebastian. I've said that like a few times now. Shot is on target. What a banger. Bioeffect. Take another one. Why don't you? 1-0.
Yeah, that's that midfield control I was talking about there. There's nobody to stop the shot. Bio puts one over Zumi's head. Unfortunate backflip there.
When a shot's coming at you that fast, sometimes you just push that jump button a little quickly because it is really, really coming at you. Wallaby Gangsta out to the left side. Up in the corner, Totoro looking to play a little bit of like offensive defense there. It looked like they were right on the ball, looking to chase, give a little bit of pressure, trying to make something happen. Izumi wanted to get another touch on that one, wanted to pop up underneath, but the ball went a little bit too fast. It's going to be Totoro now off the wall. It's going to be 38 boost. Not enough. Goes underneath. Is not going to be able to get a touch on that one. Up off the wall now. Rexay unable to get one. Mr. Bastion, is it your time? It's on target. Bioeffect does get credit with the save. Wallaby Gangsta out to the right side. We're seeing Izumi back on neutral, able to maybe get up for this one. They're waiting a long time to go for that ball. Maybe not enough boost or not enough confidence. Either way, Wallaby Gangsta's got to be careful. Goes right by. There's no shot from the orange team, though. And now all three members of the blue team over here in the corner. Shot's going to go over towards near post. That's going to be up off the wall. Bastion now up over the top for a chase, maybe. Rexay leaving it for Bio. Wallaby Gangsta, who else would be there? It's Izumi. Back to center. Shot opportunity, no. Nobody's going to be there. And it is 3 minutes to go in this game. Bastion off the right side. Izumi with the demo. Maybe that's what they need. They got to get some way, find some way to get off the rotation here for the orange team because they are tight and they are not letting any of these shots be any kind of danger. It's good ball back center. Opportunity. No, not quite actually going to get there. But so far it seems, you know, this center of the field does seem to be pretty open. Right now, both teams kind of trying to find something. That's going to be on target. That's it. Finally, they made it. They did it at halftime. 2:33 on the clock. It's a 1-1 game.
Bastion tightened up right there, come in with a redirect, beat the defender to it, and he slotted the goals. Very nice play. That's what you call speeding up out of the corners.
And so far, it seems like midfield is kind of strange. It feels a little sloppy, might not be the right word, but kind of a little bit of kickball where both teams, nobody really taking control of the mid. Why am I still talking? Wallaby Gangsta has put one in off the top right side. What a shot. 2-1. Halftime barely got over.
Very nice corner play. Reed out into the upper 90. Made a very nice shot. Very nice.
Forget about midfield. Apparently, Gangsta's like, hey, we don't need it. We don't need no midfield. Let's just get the ball in the back of the net. Izumi wants number 3. It's a bounce. It's a miss. Opportunity. No. Somehow that ball is not in the back of the orange net. It's still a 2-1, and hope is alive for a tie game from the orange squad. Wallaby continues to put on a lot of pressure, and it seems the game plan for the blue team is not to give any space to the orange team. Challenge, challenge, challenge. If you let up on your rotation, at least you challenge the ball. That's the game plan. A demo and goal. It could be bad. Out to the side, up near post. Totoro cuts inside. Tries to get this one back on the offensive end. It's going to be a nice little pop here. Bastion will be able to get a little bit of a touch, but it's Izumi who puts enough heat on it to get it into the defensive zone for orange. 1:30 on the clock. Bio effect underneath. Off to the right. Bastion back to center. Nobody there, though. A great look, but not going to find a friend. And that is Bastion turning on it. Flips right underneath the ball. And still here, we don't have a third goal for blue, but they are certainly looking like they want to get it.
He seems to really be picking up his speed. He's putting a lot of pressure on the defenders, trying to make small bumps in the goal. And as things are getting faster, and there's a goal right there, Sebastian, or Mr. You got me saying it now. Mr. Bastion he's sped up his game as well, coming across the middle, no defender, slots it. Very nice goal.
And this is the Bastion that we kind of thought the stat line would be showing us. 2 goals, 2 saves, 3 shots right now. But both goals for Mr. Bastion have been assisted by Wallaby. Wallaby is all over the place right now. The mortar to the brick wall that is allowing everything to be held together. And Izumi coming back on the defensive end, looking to get these clears out. They are really working as a tandem, and successfully so far in the first 4 minutes of this game. But we got 1 minute left, and any of us who have played Rocket League know you can't count your chickens before they hatch in this game. 45 seconds to go now. Izumi back up the side. Bio had a great offensive game in game number 1. Looking for another one in game number 2. Currently the only sign of offense for the Fruity Phantoms. Panda Bears looking to equalize the series at 1-0 lead so far for the Fruity Phantoms. Up off the wall. It's going to be an opportunity here. Rexay right underneath. 20 seconds now. Certainly is there a fourth. There just might be. Bio sends it out. Wallaby Gangsta up off the top right. Is there an opportunity there? Bastion, no. Izumi the save. And right now, you got to be thinking 1-1 tied series. Shot towards near post. Gangsta sends it out, but another opportunity here. No, Bastion will certainly clear that one down and will touchdown. Panda Bears will take game number 2.
Yeah, the Panda Bears really picked up their speed in that game. Izumi was doing a lot of running around doing the small stuff that's not on the stat line, so that's very important to do as a support player. It looks like Bastion's starting to pick up his game as well, and he's starting to see it a lot better.
Certainly appearing that way with the way that we're syncing up. Fruity Phantoms, Bio Effect continues to lead on the offensive side, looking for those offensive plays. We did see some great play from Rexay in the previous game and continues to kind of hold up a little bit of the offense here. No assists on the 1 goal. 3 saves required, while 4 were required from the Panda Bears, but it just seemed like the ball spent a lot of time in midfield, unable to really get to either side. And when it did, there was some dangerous play, but Panda Bears were the ones who were capitalizing, while the Fruity Phantoms were left kind of spinning their wheels a little bit. We do now have, it looks like, Fish and Kenton Baller, at least in the spectators down there. Let's see if both of them manage to come in here and make a shot.
Yeah, I think both teams need to switch or are looking at switching it up a little bit. One gave up one game, the other gave up the other, so they're going to see what they can do in the third game.
We will find out here. We got 9 in. It looked like Fish did disconnect, so we will be waiting for them to reconnect here. But thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It is a pleasure to be bringing you some Rocket League action between the Fruity Phantoms and the Panda Bears. We already had an excellent 4-game series. It's a 4-game series here, and be sure to check out the 4-game series over on the B stream later. Be sure to check out that VOD because there is a match going on over there as well. I believe we are still waiting on Fish, as Totoro just wanted to have a little bit of fun, I guess. Just kind of say hello. And we'll be remaking. Excellent. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, you know. You can't make it too easy. So so you're already kind of so it seems like we're going to be maybe rotating in some fresh fish, if you will. What do you think? So we had a 3-1 victory after a pretty dominant performance the other way. Do you see anything specific happening in game number 3?
The fact that both teams have felt each other out now, you're going to see a lot more offensive push from both teams. So in this game, I don't know that there'll be a lot of defense played. I think you're going to see a lot of pushing, and if somebody gets caught up, they're going to get scored on. That's the way I see this one going.
It certainly seemed to it seemed to be the way that we're going to see the momentum move forward out of the game, out of game number 2 into game number 3. Here we go. We're waiting for everybody to join up. Once they get joined, we'll get game 3 underway. Once again, you guys are all great. Thank you for being here. We're going to be bringing you the Panda Bears Fruity Phantoms game number 3 momentarily. And yeah, RSC, join the Discord, hang out. It's going to be a good time. You guys are all great. Don't forget it. Everybody's great. You're great. We got Panda Bears Fruity Phantoms. We're waiting to see who's going to join here. It looks like we may have had the Fish fall out, unfortunately. Kenton Baller going to come in here for Izumi. That's a Kenton Baller for Izumi sub. And we will see Fish maybe figure whatever's about. We're in game number 3. Kenton Baller, Totoro, Bio Effect off to the right side. So we're going to be starting to hear Bio Effect with an opportunity. Totoro going to be able to take the shot. That's going to be a nice, pretty little how do you like us now to start it off with 8 seconds down in game number 3.
Ball pass right off the side there. Totoro already up waiting on it. They must be communicating. That was a very nice goal.
Kenton has entered, and so far it's not gone well, but not enough time to really tell how the chemistry will adapt or change. Kenton's going to send this back out towards center. Bastion gets one towards center, and if Gangsta had been playing a little more aggressive right there like they had been, you might have seen a 1-1 goal line there. 1-1 score line, rather. Bio up, 30 boost. Is it enough? They will at least get a touch. Bastion goes by. Gangsta up off right side. Gangsta can't get another one. Kenton does have to get a save and does so. Back off the ball. It's going to be off to the right side. Bastion actually cuts back. Not interested in going for that play. You can see now with the 12 boost just why they want to cut back on that one. Right now, this ball can knock it out of midfield. Shot over towards near post. Was going to be a little bit dangerous. Rexay. Boost and a touch out of the defensive end for Orange. Bastion now. Looks to send this back towards center. The play did not quite go as intended, but it looks like they will still be safe. Totoro not enough boost. Gangsta gets by one. The ball is spending a lot of time in midfield in this game. I don't think we've had all that much offensive pressure from either team.
A lot of feeling out going on here defensively, I guess. They're gonna make me wrong from my prediction.
That's how it works, though. There's the casters can curse themselves too.
Yeah, I see that.
Ball's gonna be up off the right side. Kenton Baller. Bio goes right by the hitbox of the car there. Bio wanted to get that flip towards that last spot, unable to hold on to it or get rid of it rather soon enough. Kenton off the right. Totoro. Kenton, no touch. Bio effect now to carry. A little bit of a pincer move there. Rexay was up for the read as well. Gangsta unable to get one. Will steal boost, but a very, very timid blue team here. Two players all the way back on defensive rotation when the ball was on the offensive side. Gangsta gets out. Bastion with 0. Finally picks up some boost. Will they be able to do something with it? They're going to turn on the ball. Gangsta an opportunity here. That's going to be off the wall. Bastion, corner, Bio to clear. And does get cleared indeed. Back to center. Bastion turn on and wants to touch. No, Rexay going to get there first. It's going to be Wallaby. Gangsta now up off the right side. Off the right wall. Totoro. Gangsta to get another touch. Does get it. Is there another one? We're at halftime here. Game number 3. Kenton Baller off to the right side. Gangsta back to center. Bastion to take the shot. And there is a little bit of a touch. Gangsta the shot. Oh my God. Get your knee over the ball on that one. Holy smokes. He sent that skyward. Bastion now. Back down towards center. Bastion the shot. Shots up. Save credited to Bio Effect. 2 minutes to go. Rexay down left side. Will they be able to get a shot here and make it 2-0? It's floating, but no, cleared out. Kenton Baller. And that might be, is that a shot inside? Not quite. Wallaby back the other way. And I don't know how, but that ball almost found the back of the net.
Ken Ballard seems to be their defensive guy. He's putting out a lot of pushes to the wall. That enabled Mr. Bastion to get that shot on goal. We'll see what happens here. He's pushing the ball up the side, pass to the middle. Bastion's going to score that. Very nice play, very nice team play.
And you saw that just how that worked from midfield. They took a bit of control. They just looked to stay on the ball. What a shot. What a tied game here. In game number 3, we have a 1-1 tied series. We have a 1-1 tied game. Game 3, one of these teams to go up 2-1 for the chance at a 3-1 score line. Always the chance of a 2-2 tie when you start out 1-1 in a 4-game series. 1:30 on the clock. Bio Effect to try to get the lead back. Off the right side. Rexay back to center. Totoro, a lot of space, a lot of time. Shots on target. The placement is accurate. It's there. It's in. 2-1 is your score.
Yeah, Effect's down there doing the dirty work. He's pushing a lot of people out of the goal. And unfortunately, he was just out of the reach of the shot, and they scored. So that was very unfortunate for the defense.
Back on the lead is the orange team, and certainly happy to be. The Fruity Phantoms want to pick up game number 2 in the 4-game series. Kenton Baller, the substitute, coming in here in game 3, putting on some pressure. Bio! I thought that was going to be an own goal, but they proved me wrong on that one. A spicy touch, to say the least. It stays out of the goal. It's still a 1-goal lead. Gangsta down. Off the ceiling. Bastion does not get the touch. It's an open goal. That's going to be down in front again. Shot opportunity. It's a slow one up off the backboard. Kenton to get a touch. Nobody gets a touch. Everybody goes right by the ball. No touches on the ball. In the front, it's still in a dangerous spot. The ball, the blue team is sweating bullets right now. I don't know how the ball is not in the back of the net, but they are certainly glad it isn't. It's still a chance to tie. 2 by the ball again. Bastion now off the wall. No boost. I feel like Bastion has that boost the entire game. If anybody has any boost, boost charity now open for Mr. Bastion. 2022, Wallaby Gangsta, out to side, 20 seconds on the clock here. It's all to do now for the blue team, but the orange team happy with a 2-1 lead. 8 seconds, Rexay, off the wall, Wallaby Gangsta, no boost. Not what you really want to have at the end of a game, and that will touchdown. Fruity Phantoms take a 2-1 game lead. 8 to 5 on the shots there, which is pretty interesting. 3 to 4 on the saves. 2 assists to 1. So that means that every single goal was assisted. Bastion getting the goal, the only goal for the Panda Bears, but also finishing lowest on the points board. Bastion just not able to get into this series. They're going to get into the series. They only got one more game to go.
Yeah, it's 2-1 right now. I've seen a lot of things going on in that game. The Panda Bears, they sat back a little bit too far, allowed the Fruity Phantoms to put the pressure on them. And the clears that were coming out from the blue side, they just need to get that ball cleared and get it out into the midfield and let Sebastian take, there he did it again. Mr.
Yep,
Bastion,
every time. Yep.
Mr. Bastion, let him take over offensively and try to carry this team to a win.
And they are actually going to be trying once again to get Captain Fish, get the fish in here to sub in with the 2-1 lead as well. So looking to see how the chemistry plays out. We do have the 2-1 lead in favor of the Fruity Phantoms right now. Panda Bears showing a little bit of life late in that game, but it was just a little bit difficult for them to get the ball in the back of the net. Some very interesting opportunities, but we should also note that the Fruity Phantoms could have even had a higher score. There were some mistakes that happened on the Panda Bears defensive side, put the ball right out in front of the goal, and they just weren't able to capitalize. Maybe this time we'll see a little bit more boost management. It seemed like boost management was one of the things that hurt this blue team more than anything else in that previous game.
You hit a good valid point there. If you don't have enough boost to play the game, then you should be able to at least conserve it and try to at least let other people have boost. That's where it comes in very, very important. Because if you're taking 200 down the side and leaving a guy with 10, then you're not doing your team any good.
Yeah, that's a great point. Rexay was trying to be on point with the shot, unable to do so. Kenton Baller is going to be able to get a clear here. And there is the fish. Rexay out in center field is able to get at least a 50, but the 50 does go in favor of a Wallaby. Wallaby is just going to actually take that boost, go underneath, cut the corner. This is going to be a shot opportunity here from Mr. Bastion. Up off the wall, looking for a second, unable to get it. Kenton Baller will try for the 50. Gangsta turns quickly. Does get a nice high ball, which is going to bounce down. Do they have another touch? They actually get the bump on Rexay as they were trying to make contact. And this is very dangerous to double commit. Captain needs to get a touch and does so. That was certainly going to be a goal from Bastion. Wallaby Gangsta now gets a touch. Up off one. Is it a little too far? Kenton does get a touch on it. Wallaby leaves it for the teammate. Bastion tries to get a shot towards top. That's going to be a nice 50 here. By what? The mind games. Unable to find the back of the net with the mind game, but it was able to put on a little bit of pressure and apply a little bit of sweat. We do still have a 0-0 scoreline, 1.5 minutes into this one. Pressure mounting here for the orange team. It's an open opportunity, and it doesn't go in. The save credited to Kenton. Counterattack is on. Gets by one. It sends back it. Actually, they flipped into the ball. And what is even happening right now? This ball will not settle down to even try to take a breath. Another opportunity for orange is here, but finally, I think the blue team will be able to clear this out. As I say that, the ball goes right back in. Fish now, off the side. Right, 0-0 scoreline. Strutt, what do you think either of these teams has to do to try something on the board here?
Well, I can see that the Fruity Phantoms, they got a very nice rotation going right now. It's a nice circular rotation, putting it into the corner, just beating them, and just wearing their boost out. So if they keep that up, they're going to end up slotting a couple of goals. So we'll see what happens.
Kenton, Bastion. Bastion does get credit with the save. Fish does get credit with the shot. Right now, 3 shots, 2 shots, 2 saves apiece. And what a take from Bio. If that had been a little bit lower on the hitbox, or at least the hitbox made contact a little bit later, that might have been a pretty mustardy ball indeed. But Kenton Baller will actually be down on that one.
Very nice doink up toward the top. Here goes Wallaby pushing into the corner. What the blue team needs to do right now is start taking possession, and when they have possession, they need to start running that ball and making passes off possession, let other people read off of them. Right now, it's kind of like a boomer ball out of the corner. Here comes a very nice shot from Bastion. He misses. Kenton putting it in. That's a goal right there. Very nice play. Like I said, they need to take possession up into the corner and hold possession coming out of the corner to the pass, and let the teammates read them.
This is exactly what the Panda Bears were looking for. Just, trying to get some pressure on, but most of them got to get you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but you also won't make any that aren't on target. They got to get some shots on target, but hit that post quite a bit. And now they do find pay dirt here. We do have a 1-0 lead for the blue team. Bash it, 20-22. Right by the ball on that one. Has been going by the ball a little bit here. Going to be a little bit of a touch. Wallaby Gangsta goes by. Bastion. That's a dangerous ball. Oh my gosh. The guts to take that across the front of an open net. And they are not punished for it. Bio, an opportunity to bump. What a bump on the offensive end. Fruity Phantoms are not out. They're tied 1-1.
Unfortunately, there's no speed there to get that ball out of there. Bio Effect reads that, and he's up for the ball early and puts it in the goal. Very well read.
We go to the diagonal kickoff here. Bastion and Bio. That ball's going to come out towards center. Got to be careful here. Gangsta, that's back out to center again for the offensive rotation. Rexay now tries to get a shot. Bastion, a nice job off the wall here. Will they be able to get this out towards center? They do. It's Kenton or Bastion. Bastion to still play the 50. Kenton to try to get a play on this one. Going to be right back out. There it is. Back to center. Fish is on it. Read that the whole way. Very difficult to get a mix-up when you don't have a lot of boost. Once again, boost issues struggling for the offensive end. That touches on target. And Rexay win for the follow. 1-1 tie. We might be seeing an overtime here in game number 4. We saw an overtime in our 4-game series. And it was a pretty juicy one indeed. Back to center. Opportunity for the shot. There it is! It's an outlet fast break goal for the blue team. The Panda Bears lead 2-1.
Very nice read by Wallaby to put it up there to Bastion. And now we see where Bastion scores his goal. He reads his teammates very well, and he put that one in the back of the net.
Bio tried to go up for that. Unfortunate backflip, though. Back to center. Opportunity to make this a... Oh, that's a great move here. Bio, the last one. Flicked up. Is it in? It's off the bar. It's still not in. I don't know how, but the orange team has survived a third goal and has a chance on the counterattack to tie it up 2-2. Leaves it for Rexay. Rexay wants another touch, unable to get it. Fish going to send this back inside. It's going to be off the wall. A dangerous spot here for the orange team. It's got to go in the other way. The counter of the counter. A 2-goal lead for the Panda Bears here in game number 4.
And makes a very nice read out of the corner. It's a deep ball. Gets a nice little touch on it. Puts it in the back of the net. 3-1. I think they've cinched this one up with 11 seconds to go, Bax.
Absolutely insane to see the game evolve into what goals we had. Such a long lull at the beginning. Gangsta to get a save. 7 seconds on the clock. If you're looking for a miracle, that ball needs to be in the back of the net about 5 seconds ago. And this certainly will be. Is there a fourth? Do we have a fourth potentially here? Extracurricular activity after the ball finally